Hello my beautiful friends, this is Marta from Drop of Sunshine. Welcome back on my YouTube channel. My friends, I just had my live classes on a Sunday and I had quite a few leftovers of these elements which I've pre-cut before the live started. So I've decided to make a quick Valentine card using those elements. I'm gonna be making the card which will be in a size 8 by 8 inches. And for that I've took a longer piece of the white cardstock and I've scored it half and trim it on the side so I could have my card. Now I'm picking up the right papers and I really love this combination of the gray and teal color paper with this cute little heart border towards the bottom. And I'm trimming my paper. I'm not measuring anything. I am just simply using the pencil and just mark myself a dots, and I find this method to be the quickest and the most precise because many times I was trying to pick up the measurements with my ruler and then something was off. I wasn't super happy with the final results, but with the pencil I'm always there. Now I'm gonna be adding this mat of the gold paper just to have a little bit of the blink, and I'm cutting myself one of the circles, and on top of that I also reach for the square dice and I'm cutting myself this additional layer of this gold square, even though I'm not going to be using it. This is a great way to save up your mirror paper because it is expensive, so why not make sure to use the most of it. And this way I have this square frame for using the later. Those two circle dice, you could see I was cutting these teeny tiny frames. They are coming from different sets, and this is worth to invest if you're doing the cards regularly. It's always a good idea to have 2 or 3 sets with the plain circles because there will be tiny differences between them, which then will allow you to create these super tiny frames. I am gluing my mat and layer together, and one more thing and tip I want to give you if it comes for cutting those super tiny frames like this circle I've made. Always start from cutting the first smaller circle, because this way it will be much easier for you to line up the larger circle and make sure that your frame is equal on all sides. Here, once I glue my square together, I had this a little bit uneven of the gold frame, and then I've trimmed it on the guillotine. This is why I prefer guillotine much more than regular trimmer, because those things wouldn't be giving me this very clean edge line on the trimmer. I'm gluing my gold frame, just a teeny tiny drop of the glue, and I really love how it matching up with this gold paper sticking out from underneath my design paper. And then I have the matching label. In my Valentine sets, apart from the set of the paper, I also have set of the labels, which is 80 elements to cut with various different sentiments, not only for the Valentines but all year round, and also some plain labels which you can stamp inside because they're quite light. Something which you may be interested to check in, just click on the link down below in the description area and you will find all the links and supplies there. Now, one more thing I've decided to do. See, once I've adhered this doily, this white doily, I was definitely not convinced if my beautiful doily is actually standing out properly. I mean, my paper was white, this doily was white, so I've decided to make additional step and I've cut one more layer from the gold cardstock, and I'm gonna be doing this little shadowing. Once I glue my elements, I'll slightly shift them so this gold will pop up from underneath my doily, and oh my word, my friends, it will change the game. This beautiful design is much more visible, it's standing out, and I just absolutely love it. So whenever you're creating your card, always think if there is something to improve. Even if you already stick your elements like I did with this white frame, I just very gently peel it out and add this gold layer in between, and I don't regret it because this really improved my overall look on this card. Now I am just working a little bit on the composition, nothing really difficult. This card is fairly simple, but the whole I would say the whole thing, it's in the details. It's this beautiful, lots of the layers, lots of the elements, like extra pop of the gold color, like a really build up flower composition. I think this is what is working, and adding this special touch that even if there is not much on this card really look full with love, and it's definitely whoever will receive the card, they will know that someone spent some good amount of the time to create it, even though it was quite simple. I need to tell you, my friends, I think I've did that card in around half an hour, but to be fair, I had my elements cut up front, so all these flowers, all these leaves, this is something I've prepared myself. And this is also another thing which I like to do whenever I'm sitting down to make the cards. I'm always trying to make sure I have at least some part of the embellishments ready, because this really help you out, especially if you plan your composition or you building up the composition. It's definitely worth to have various sizes of the leaves or flowers, something you can put on a card. Here I've decided to go even a step further, and I'm adding those beautiful pearls to this die cut piece, which I think they just match up here perfectly. Last thing I wanted to do, I wanted to have something extra, and I've decided to use these flower stamens. However, my friends, I've made a couple mistakes, because at first I've used the gold color, which I thought it will be matching nicely, but it wasn't there. I mean, like, I love this golden flower stamens, they are beautiful, but for the card like that, when it's lots of the white tones, this wasn't looking good. So I've spent like 5 minutes to gluing those stamens to my card, and then I was just ripping it off back from the card. But don't be afraid to do that. If you finish your card and you're not quite happy, you can always try to pull up some things. Obviously, try to be gentle, try not to rip off your card, but if you're unhappy with something, then definitely change it, and you will know for the next time. Like here I've switched from the gold to the white one. You will see that in a minute, and I am 10 times more happier. So it was worth it, even though I spent some time to put those gold stamens. It was worth of changing it, and I don't regret it at all. And you will see in a second the close-up look on the card. I'm really super happy with how this card turned out. I just love it, and I think it will be a good idea not only for a Valentine, but for some wedding, for some special birthday, for the welcome baby, all sorts of the cards. You can grab the idea for you and use it as well. Thank you so very much for watching my video, for commenting, for liking. This has always helped me out as a creator. Check the description, because I do have some links to a free downloadable papers for you, my friends, and also this Valentine collection, which you can purchase as a set, or you can pay individually 50 pence per design. They are in a packs for £1, where you get this proper design, and then lighter insert version to dress up the middle inside portion of your card. Last but not least, together with my friends on this Saturday, we are organizing the blog hop. There will be some prizes, so definitely pop into my Facebook channel, to my Facebook page, to find out more. And you can watch the blog hop starting from the Saturday here on the YouTube channel and also on Instagram. Stay blessed, my friends, and I am wishing you all a wonderful day. I'm sending you hugs and love, and bye bye.